Q is for quizzes. Can any station do without them? Through the years, UTV has had Password with Gordon Burns and All Mixed Up with Eamon Holmes.
I realised there was a hole in my portfolio which was quiz shows and game shows, which out of curiosity I wanted to do. So I went back to Ulster Television and I did one called All Mixed Up.
Hello then, hello to you at home. Welcome once again to All Mixed Up, the show that gives you the answers before it's asked you any of the questions. Confused you will be.
As a result of doing that, the guy that operated the whole visual look and the computers and the scoring on that programme was also involved with the National Lottery programmes, and through working with me, they were looking for a presenter, and they couldn't think of who to get, and he said, I've just worked with Eamon Holmes, and the usual answer was, well, Eamon Holmes doesn't do quiz shows, and I said, well, he does on Ulster Television, and that secured me a very long run with the National Lottery.
Pamela Ballantyne presented the Hot Pursuits game show.
Hot Pursuits is sort of nearly a prime example of my mother's description of me. You may not be any good at anything, but you always look the part. So I was dressed up in the lycra, and I would be giving the teams all these challenges to do, and I'd be there with my stopwatch or my clipboard of questions or whatever they had to do, and I'd set the challenges, and then I'd run off a whole 10 yards out of camera shot, sit down, have a cup of tea, and let them get on with it.
The Kelly Show had its own set of quizzes during its 17-year history.
You know, the press used to laugh at us because Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was giving away £1 million every night. We were giving away very little. We had the Where's the Ball thing, the mugs game we used to call it. We had the Dice is Right, and there were silly little games.
Oh, Jerry, I don't know what to do.
Go, Betty.
What do you think? Jimmy Nesbitt was on the programme with me, and I just kept Jimmy on the couch whilst we played the mugs game. And Jimmy helped us when she lived on the Armour Road.
For £2,000, Betty Mercer.
Jimmy was doubly devastated. Jimmy's a very human wee man, you know. And the next morning, I got her address and went up to her in Armour Road and brought her flowers and all. He didn't give her the money, but he brought her flowers.